it does look like, in some ways, the Democrats are waking up. And I say that because this whole gerrymander fight, this is not like other fights that Democrats and Republicans have, because this fight in particular is existential for the Democrats, right? So you have an authoritarian president who's in control now. He's trying to crack down on the next election. He's trying to rig it in his favor. There's a number of ways he's trying to do that. One of the ways is announcing basically redistricting and gerrymandering in a way that'll steal like 8 to 12 seats from the Democrats to try to maintain power and control. And what the Democrats are realizing is, okay, this guy who's in office now, he tried to steal the 2020 election. There is nothing he won't do to hang on to power. He's going to want to hang on to power. And so since that's the case, you're seeing a very quick about face from a lot of Democrats where now they're realizing when they go low, we go high thing. That's not going to work because then we'll just go high all the way to extinction. And so here's a great example of that. Beto O'Rourke is at an event here, and he's finally going to speak to what I think most Democrats across the country are feeling. Watch this.
It also means, as Mark was saying earlier, we don't await the punch thrown by these would-be fascists to land. We punch first, and we punch harder. We want California and New Jersey and Illinois and Maryland and every other state where the Democrats hold the governor's mansion, the assembly, and the state senate to redraw their congressional districts now, not wait for Texas to move first, to maximize Democratic Party advantage. Listen, you may say to yourself, well, those aren't the rules. There are no refs in this game. Fuck the rules. We are going to win whatever it takes. We're going to take this to them in every way that we can.
Fuck the rules, he said. And he said, I don't want you to wait for Texas to do the shit. I want you to do it now. Because that's what Gavin Newsom said. He was like, as soon as Texas does the redistricting and gerrymanders it in favor of Republicans, it'll trigger us doing that here in California to get rid of the Republican seats and to, fight back and give us more Democratic seats. And that's great. But I think Beto's right when he says, don't wait. They're going to do that shit. The Republicans never back away from the edge. That never happens. Florida's already working on this shit now, too. Florida's already going, well, we're going to steal more Republican seats also. And so, okay, you want to be off to the races? Let's be off to the races. But as I pointed out to you guys, here's the problem. Democrats passed in a whole bunch of blue states independent redistricting laws. And so first they'd have to repeal that before they can fight against the Republicans and their rigging of it. So because Democrats believed in fairness to begin with, they sort of fucked themselves from the beginning. Because now that's all going to get in the way of fighting back against this. But at least now you see they're waking up. This is Beto O'Rourke waking up. This is Beto O'Rourke calling them fascists, realizing they don't play fair and they're never going to play fair, and saying there are no refs here and fuck the rules. If these guys are going to insist on cheating, then we have to cheat back in order to make it fair. I mean, logically it makes sense, right? If they're cheating all the time and you're playing it straight, well, then they're going to win all the time. So if they're going to refuse to stop cheating and nobody's going to force them to stop cheating, then the only way to counter the cheating is for you to cheat yourself, right? To at least make the cheating even Stevens. It's like if Lance Armstrong being on all the EPO and the steroids and shit or whatever he was on when he won the Tour de France, and it's like, okay, but if everybody else was also on the steroids, it's more fair, right? Either he's on steroids and everybody else isn't, in which case that's not fair, or if they're all on steroids, well, it's more fair. It's not totally fair because everybody should be clean, but if they're not clean, might as well have everybody on steroids, right? And that's where we're at now. And I do think this is a turning point. I do think this is a wake-up call for Democrats. I do think they realize this is the first time they broke character, and they realized, oh, wait a second, this isn't a game. This isn't a play. This isn't like, hey, we're all, it's like, Democrats were acting like it was all kayfabe, like it was all professional wrestling. And, oh, yeah, the Republican's saying that mean shit about me. He doesn't really mean it, right? That's the sense that you get. But no, now they're waking up and they're realizing, oh, no, they're trying to make us go extinct. They're trying to make this a one-party state. They're trying to make it so they have power forever. Trump is trying to turn us into a fucking tin pot dictatorship banana republic. Look at how he's fucking decorating the White House with the gold on top of gold within gold. Motherfucker, it's disgusting, bro. He doesn't even realize that gaudiness is a thing. He doesn't realize there's such a thing as being like in poor taste with his great Gatsby-ass style. So unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. But Beto O'Rourke here, he's right. And I hope all the other Democrats realize it, and they realize it sooner rather than later. Hey, y'all, do me a favor and like and subscribe. It helps out big time in the algorithm. Click the bell as well for notifications when videos drop, and watch that video on screen right now. You know you want to.